Alright, today's video we're going to be talking about what gear you would want to run on Meliodas. Now we're just going to be talking about basic gear combinations. I tried Pierce Rate is not the move, okay? So Pierce rolls on this gear is not the move. I will go into detail on the gear because I know there's a lot of new players, and when we just say attack crit, like, okay, but what about the rolls? So we'll get into the rolls too. But attack crit, attack defense, and HP. We're not going to talk about Pierce Rate or any like resistance style. That's a completely different thing. But regardless, we have attack crit, which is probably the most fun set because you're going to see the biggest numbers. Okay, now that's going to hurt your CC, so you'll have to know for yourself when you use them. And PvE, just use attack crit. Okay, attack crit. I'll get into the base in the rolls in a second for the new players. Okay, really quickly, I somehow forgot to talk about the rolls at the end. So what you want to have for the rolls is on this row, right, the top row, these ones, you can roll attack modifiers. So you want to roll for, I'm gonna say like 2.5% attack, all right? Now once you run for 2.5% attack, in the future you can get that up to like 3%, right, optimally, but this way you'll still have enough. And then on the middle row, same thing. You want the same percent, I'm not going to retype this, but you want defense, just flat defense, right? And on the last one, you want HP, okay? And this one, you might want to try to get like 2.7% rolls on, right? Because HP does make a huge difference in CC. But yeah, anyway, that's just because I did forget to mention the video. In PvE, against in not PvP, you want to use attack crit always because you just want the most damage for like 99% of it, right? If you use him in PvE and you see him dying a lot, even though you argue at the attack crit, and you see him dying a lot, and it's always like he dies like barely, like he could have survived if he had like slightly more health, then you can go to HP, right? But it's like on you, that depends on your setup, right? It also depends on your costumes and everything. What you have on all levels doesn't really matter. Sort of matters because the higher your ult level, the less his HP matters, right? Because the higher his ult level, the more the actual like stat of HP doesn't matter, but the percentage you're at, okay? So it doesn't really matter because you won't be, like if you have a 6/6 and you can't take more than 40%, then having like a bit more HP doesn't matter because people will most likely hit the 40% cap, right? So in that case, it doesn't matter. Attack crit overall is the most fun set though. You see the biggest numbers, very good. If you have him like high duped, then you can still go HP, and then like in PvP you could go like ult rush or whatever. But for PvE, just use attack crit, okay? Attack defense also works. Attack crit is a like 5% damage increase over defense, but you know, as gacha fans and gacha players, we love to say that we love this 5% increase, or we know how much it actually increases. If we go from 28% crit damage to 248% crit damage, that is it's almost like it's not even an increase. It's actually barely an increase, but the fact that we can do it is the reason why we do it, okay? And if the 100k damage goes to 105k, that's enough for us to go, yeah bro, that's it. But if you're like an older player, right, from back when we used to have attack defense, you don't necessarily have to make crit damage gear, okay? Or if you can't get your hands on crit damage, genuinely, I'm telling you, the attack defense is fine. But if you want the absolute most damage, attack crit is here. And HP defense is here for PvP if you just care for going first and you're confident in your abilities to damage, or in your ability of your team to do enough damage to kill everyone. He still does really good damage on HP. Obviously he's broken, but for PvP, most units would just want HP defense because you're like, oh, I want to go first, right? Unless you run a go in second setup, in which case you might still want HP, right? It's hard to say what the best set is for him, as it is for every unit pretty much, almost. But it really comes down to what type of team you're using, the way you're using him, and what you're lacking in, okay? Because right now I know mine with like maxed out outfits and everything, mine has enough health even on attack crit to live through most attacks, especially with his damage reduction too, right? The more health you have, the more valuable his damage reduction becomes. He has 20% damage reduction 3 times, and then you get the true magic cleanse and 50% attack rate stats. So if you want to maximize the damage reduction, the more health you have, the more damage reduction is actually going to do for you. And if you want to maximize the true damage, then the more attack you have, the more the attack rate stats are going to scale. Because if I have 18k attack with this, with the attack crit set, and I get 50% of that, then it's 9k. right? Plus the like crit chance and everything. I'm just gonna talk about the like pure attack value here. Then that's 9k attack, right? If I switch to HP now, and I put on this gear, which is regular gear, and I have less attack, this is like 8k, right? Like 7.8k, right? Attack. So I lose attack. And then when you stack it with like other attacks, like Kusak's attack related stats buffs, Gother's like every turn and everything, right? Then you do end up losing like a couple thousand attack, and then a couple thousand attack does make a huge difference in damage, right? But it really depends on what type of playstyle you have on your team, the way you want to play him, and all sorts of stuff. So it's up to you really, what you want to do with him. I will say though, in PvE, you want to run attack crit more than anything else. And then in PvP, it depends on your team, right? If you run demons, I would just suggest running HP because you're going to do enough damage. If you run them on the team like this that I'm running now, you probably want attack. You get so much basic stats, attack rate stats, and you also get HP from Gother. You will be fine. CC wise, this team is also really beefy because most of them have like really good CC. We have 2 CC feuds. We'll do 2 matches with this. We'll do 1 match of each, okay? I'll do 1 attack crit and we'll do 1 HP, okay? And then we'll see how each feels, right? I think that's fine. I should have friend coin still. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope I explained it well. Mathematically, there is no best set, unfortunately. Both HP and attack are just as good as the other one. But yeah, that's my little like 2 cents on what gear to run, okay? Like mathematically, if you want to optimize this passive, both ways are just as good. HP might be slightly better because it will more often than not guarantee you to actually get the true magic buff, whereas the attack crit one might be able to get burst down before you can get the true magic buff. But overall, you want to maximize the attack stats from true magic attack, you want to maximize the damage reduction HP, right? That's how it works. Similar team than us, ours is a bit more offensive, which I like. So let's get these debuffs going, baby. I don't want to attack him 3 times because then like he cleanses, but I kind of want to attack him 3 times just to see like the turn 1 damage. Let's see what he runs, right? He is running HP. Yeah, he's running HP. Okay. So he's running HP and he has Ragnarok Bond in the backline. I think it's Ragnarok Bond at least. We'll see. Let's see if we can kill him with just 1 card, right? We have like max debuffs, right? So he's giving us everything he can. Let's see. We cannot. Alright, and now he cleanses all those, so that's lovely. Oh no, wait, didn't we? Oh, okay, we didn't attack him with Gother yet, but he will, like, as soon as he uses a card, he'll cleanse. I keep thinking Gother will proc his Purgatory because it procs Merlin, because like the way it counts as like an offensive skill, but it doesn't on it's like he actually has to take damage for Purgatory, so it doesn't count like that. It's like how the Gother skill will trigger dodge food, but it won't trigger like taking damage once, right? Or like getting hit. Regardless, boom, pumpkins. It's actually, I don't think, oh wow, I think, please someone go through every single video I've ever posted. I think this is the first time I've called his dissolve card pumpkins ever. I know that's like a common thing that people used to just call it, it's like the pumpkin card. Do you have the funny red Tarmiel? You do. That's very sad, because I would really like to do funny stuff. We'll still do this and this because I think we can kill Melly. I should have used this card for more damage, but I like the dissolve. Okay, 130, yeah, and then like 400k on this AoE probably. Okay, and by that I mean 1 million. Yeah, Melly on attack crit, kind of a beast, eh? There we go. Also, I want to check something. Just because I was curious. Yeah. Okay. So okay, I was just like my head was like not working because I just woke up. The crit damage said will give you like an 8% damage buff on a crit. So like the damage increase from a crit will be like 8%. And that's also not true because of crit defense, so it's probably less. But regardless, I'm just saying, it really doesn't, like the crit, like people overrate crit damage sets a bit too much. Like they're great and all, I will run them on every unit that I want to damage on, but if you're an older player and you have the attack defense still, then, and you want to work on other new units because you've just come back to the game, then I would 100% rather work on the other units rather than like be like, oh, I need to get my 2 crit damage based on my Meliodas so you can do more damage, right? Like, just work on the other units, you'll be fine. Yo, a fan, he watches my videos. Now obviously RCC is like skyrocket now, right? Even though I comment about it, but we have almost 390 KCC now. So that's big, right? So I think turn 1 we do a bit of this, right? Hopefully he doesn't have dodge food. I didn't see his CC. Yeah, he had like 360k, right? Yeah, he has CC food. Yeah. Yeah, with this team you want to go first. You want to set up the Hendrickson debuffs first, and then you can pop off. If you go second with Hendrickson, it's kind of sad because then there's like you just lose all sorts of tempo. I can get my ultimate next turn. Just took a sip of my Monster Energy drink. I really hope one day they'll sponsor me. Oh, he's going for Gother, eh? That's what he thinks he needs to go for. If we can, I'd love to get Gother's like full ult gauge. But that's gonna be really difficult against melee because he's gonna dissolve him if you don't use a card, and I'm not gonna just use this card randomly, right? Right, so who do we kill? Let's kill his melee, because that's the one I want to kill the most right now. And we get Merlin ultimate too, so he just forfeits. Let's see. Right, this is with HP defense, right? Didn't kill. I promise you, attack crit would have done 400k minimum. Like the damage difference, because we get an attack rate stats from Gother. We get an attack from Zelda's backline. We got the attack rate from True Magic, right? The damage difference is huge. Like, it is huge, because then, like, how much attack is probably like 70% attack? No, probably like, wait, because we get 21 from Zeldris. Or 24? It's 24 from Zeldris. 24 from Zeldris, 50% from True Magic. And then whatever Goth has given us right now, actually, I don't know. I don't know how many cards we use. Like 5 cards, right? It's like 10%. It's like 85%, let's say, right? 85% attack. That's being added onto our attack stat. So this is like, if I check now, this is 37k with attack crit. This is like 41k, right? But yeah, anyway, we won both matches, easy clap. That's mathematically explained the best gear for Meliodas that you want to run. And there's a little slime remover. Wait, there were so many. There's only collab cards on the screen for like a second. Hello, Rem. I'm gonna... Oh, Bond. Oh, hey. Bond, you are... Oh, Elaine. Oh, that's actually funny. Bond came with his own Elaine, but she's leaving him. So he's going to Rem. Ah, that's kind of fucked. He's cheating on her. What the hell, man? Why are you doing this there? I'm curious on how this is gonna... You can click off the video. Oh. Oh, wait, they both disappeared at the same time. No way. Wait. I know what's happening. Children. Oh. Why is he inside of Rem? What's happening? Well, this is a wild PvP lobby. I feel like Merlin talking to like Joel and Glocks, like off camera, right? Like she's like besties with them. I think that would make sense. You know? What's this guy doing? This guy is just playing ungeared bro cringe. What's this Frey gonna do? Freyr, right? Let's see. I think this Freyr is gonna go to the geared sec. Okay. Level 33? Echidna? Huh? I mean, fair enough. Oh no, it's this guy. Oh, wait, this might be like a bot. Or he doesn't know. Nah, he's level 40 on that. Yeah, he might actually just not know better. This might be his first time going to PvP. He was just like leveling up his Meliodas to 40. About to awaken him, I guess. He's doing his hero's road. That's nice. That's nice. I like new players. If you're a new player, I like you. Oh, the Echidna is 100. Okay, you would have thought, right? Let's see. Oh, X generation. Oh, okay, that's cool. I like anime too. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Why is he here? Why can't you talk to? Can you talk to everyone? I actually have never like bothered. Oh. They talking about guilds? Oh, I think they're talking about guilds like the #1 player right now, probably. Yeah, it's #1 player. Like, wow, that is really cool. He's probably using a really cool team. That's not how you do it. It's the other one, right? Yeah. Yikes. Ah, yikes. That's really boring though. No melee teams. Melee team. Ah, yeah, disgusting. And yep, disgusting. Right, Grand Cross players will never be successful in life. Alright, so just now Fumi. Goodbye. I'm gonna end the video now though. Ciao.